Tennant Reid is the Australian Industry Group's energy specialist based in Melbourne and joins me now. Tennant, many thanks for your time as well. This is a situation where many of your members, the big energy users, they can be ordered by AEMO, the regulator, to stop using energy in these emergency situations.
So the first ones who will be asked to stop using energy are those who have specifically signed up to be paid a retainer and then paid, if called on, to take load off the grid at these sorts of critical times. But yes, if need be, other users, just like residential customers, can be taken offline if that's needed to make sure that demand equals supply. Things are bouncing around a lot this afternoon in Victoria, and the price has gone from the ceiling to the floor. And I think that's just reflecting the pace of events as some demand is forced off, some supply is coming back. Everybody is wondering what's happening. Very few electricity users will be directly exposed to those price movements. It's certainly in the immediate term. But yes, for some businesses, it is action stations, either because they're directed off or if they have spot price exposure, they have been scrambling all afternoon to make sure that they are not paying 160 times their usual price.
I was going to go to this point because there are three categories of people. Those who take the wholesale price, they're highly exposed in these circumstances, literally turn themselves off. Those who agree to have themselves turned off in these circumstances are paid for it. And those who have contracts. So they're the three types of businesses broadly. If you're on a contract, you're really not affected. It's only maybe next time your contract rolls over that the average pricing of this spike might have an impact on you.
On the price front, that's right. In terms of your supply, well, we will see what happens with the balance as the day evolves. It's still very unclear exactly what has caused the physical problem. And that will determine, like, what's actually happened is going to determine how long fixing it is going to take. If it's just been a transient issue of frequency, well, that might be quicker than if something has actually gone boom in Loy Yang A. Seems most likely it's a transmission issue, maybe a lightning strike, but we don't know.
Yeah, and there's one other aspect of this, and it is always going to be your big energy users most impacted. So it's going to be smelters, it's going to be brickworks, all of these types of places that are very highly intensive energy users.
That's right. And so, of course, households impacted too. There is load shedding happening. If people have the ability to safely delay some major energy use at home, then they should. But anybody with a health condition, anybody who is elderly, they should be using their air conditioning and maintaining a safe and healthy temperature for themselves.
Indeed. Tennant Reid from the AI Group, appreciate your time this afternoon.
It's a pleasure.